Every driver told me you had to stay in. You got trouble in the back straightaway. 1, 2, 3 automobiles. 4 collected.
I see Robert Presley's in it. He's up against the outside of the back straightaway wall over there.
Well, we see 4 cars running together right here. And let's see what happens as they come off of turn 2. You can see Presley's car get up next to the wall. He just got up in that loose stuff that Buddy was talking about. Slid sideways, and then others coming on, hitting each other, and what, 3 more getting involved.
That was Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 31 in that scrape.
We're getting a little more momentum. Oh, up the racetrack. I don't know if he got in the wall or not.
Clear. Whoa, good job.
Oh, Bliss, big hit.
Oh, and he gets sandwiched on the side there by the 14 car of Kyle Krisolov, who had nowhere to go. He had traffic above him, and Bliss's car comes down across the race.
Bad damage.
Yeah, that's a hard wreck right there.
Kyle had nowhere to go on that one, and just a victim. Take a look at Scott Wimmer. He's done a great job out there with Richard Childress Racing. He's understanding this car.
Got 2 guys here getting together.
Contact.
Going around behind you. Caution's out. Good.
That's what I was talking about. These young guys, you got to pull the reins back on them.
Travis Kittleson in the 20 car and the 24 car. Landon Castle coming together. Joe Gibbs car number 20 and Rick Hendrick car number 24. 2 young drivers getting an opportunity, and they had some contact here. Heavy damage on the front of that National Guard Chevy.
Almost, you can see his marks from qualifying going up there. He hits just a little bit farther down, but it's exactly the same kind of wreck.
I tell you can't hardly tell any difference at all. I mean, when they go back to the shop this week, they're going to have to call their frame guy up and say, give me 2 of these, baby, because that's what it's going to take to fix them.
Of the 42.
That's too bad. That was...
Carl got in the back of him, took him out accidentally. 1, 2, 3 cars in that accident. Looks like the 42 is going to get out unscathed.
He was having a great run, too, Kevin Hamlin. We haven't talked about him much, but he's been up in the top 10 just about the whole race.
Yeah, great run for Kevin Hamlin. See the 27 there also involved, and a bit of a spin there. That's the veteran. Jason Keller. Dale Gale, the 33, trying to get his car turned around. Reed Sorensen stuck on the outside there. Oh, his contact.
Oh, we got a big problem.
Oh, right in the head on into the wall. The 29 car of Scott Wimmer. Contact from the inside on the 5 and right up across in front.
That's a lot of good race cars taken out.
Oh, my heavens. That's as head-on as I've seen a car hit in a long time. Right, just turned right into the wall, that 29 car.
Yeah, he's killed the front of this thing.
I think he kind of gets shoved up a little bit out of the groove, and Townley just kind of got surprised and found himself way too high. Got on the wall, and then, wow, big contact with Trevor Bayne in the 99.
So Bayne gets swept up in this as an innocent bystander, and like I said, that he had his best run going in his career. He's up to 14th.
You see Jason just gets up in a dirty part of the racetrack, can't get any bite, and John West Townley gets in there. Oh, Trevor Bayne, guys, has been doing such a great job for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and tonight's just not his night.
And there's Mike Wallace actually getting a piece of it also after getting that lap back.
Josh Wise pushed the button, and now Allgaier and Taylor Moss him around. Joe Nemechek slams the inside wall hard.
You could tell something wasn't right with the 12 car.
Took the inside line in the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, they touch. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski.
Oh,
Carl Edwards will win.
Checker flag. Man, you are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was
huge
ugly.
wreck behind you. Just
That
slow
was
it down.
ugly.
Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
4th caution of the day. Oh, contact. Looked like Randy Tolsma may have got into him just a touch. Well, Randy had made a green flag pit stop on lap 124.
Oh, yeah, he got the 07, got in the back of the 8 big time, and then he takes the 33 in the wall with him. That was a big impact for the 33 as well. Paul Menard's truck went in forward really hard.
That's Terry Cook, and it looks like Chase Montgomery in the 8 gets into the back of Terry Cook. He goes spinning up. Terry Cook into the wall. Chase Montgomery is able to save it, stay out of the wall, but you see the 12 of Robert Huffman getting caught up in that, and Robert had a great run tonight.
Bobby drives to the outside. He pulls up beside him again, Kenny.
My gosh, this is incredible. They're beating
they hit the wall. Bobby
Hamilton up almost on 2 wheels and into the wall. The caution's going to fly again. Chad Chaffin will move into the top spot.
But we haven't got the white flag yet. We will have another green-white checker.
I knew it was going to happen. I drew the picture. I said, your leader is a young kid. You got the veteran on the outside. They are still wrecking as we look at it.
Bobby Hamilton right now is wide open, wide open, turning into Shane Meal.
Okay. Bobby Hamilton can't see anything right now. He's got smoke flying out of that truck. And like you said,
he's got smoke coming out of his ears, too. Chad gets off the corner pretty well. Look at David Starr.
Whoa!
Oh, got another crash.
Here we go again.
Up on the side. That's the 14 of Rick Crawford sliding sideways down the backstretch.
Oh, Lord.
Unbelievable.
Andy Houston and Rick Crawford getting into it coming out of turn number 2. And now the safety crews will immediately get out and try to take care of the 14 of Rick Crawford.
Pass for penalty for David Rudiman for going too fast down pit road. Deborah Renshaw is spinning.
That's Deborah Renshaw into the wall on the inside of the track on the backstretch, and she hit pretty hard on the front of that truck. She got wild coming out of turn number 2.
Just got bunched up on the caution flag. He got run into from behind by Kelly Sutton, but it was a chain reaction deal. It wasn't Kelly's fault. Everyone started stopping and hard contact. That's a Chevrolet this race for. There's Mike Skinner. Just as Ray mentioned, he thought he had a soft tire. Bounced into the outside wall and came off the wall and made hard contact with the 20 of Marcus Ambrose. They came along with absolutely nowhere to go. Marcus made some contact with Kyle Krisloff in the 15.
This truck here, you see him.
That's Rick Crawford right there leading that group up. Watch, see Bobby's going to come along. See him just get a little bit loose, and then actually did not make any contact with the outside wall, but slid into the inside wall. Hit it with the both right rear and the right front.
Yeah, so that's really going to hurt his handling there. You can see how that quarter panel is all caved in.
And they're going to bring the field onto pit road. Let's take another look here at what took place. He just looks like he got turned around.
Hard contact. Again, you're going awfully fast on these straightaways, upwards of 150, 160 miles an hour on these straightaways. And as you enter the corner, that's when you're most vulnerable. And
safety net down. He was on the inside of the 14 as we look back here.
He got in the throttle a little bit and then actually made just a little bit of contact with Rick, and that just sent him towards the inside. He's going to make hard contact with that inside wall right there.
You see that so many times when a truck on the inside gets together. It's like an automatic touch, and it just shoves the nose to the inside, and he spins them, spin out. And that's exactly what happened to David Starr there.
We saw Bobby East get loose coming off turn number 2 early in the race, and he made contact with that inside wall. We're going to see another view of it. You see David's already extremely loose when he made contact with the 14 of Rick Crawford, but that's at speed, so that's how fast it really happens.
Again, out front, it's Stacy Compton winning the battle off of pit road. Halfway is being shown to the drivers. Problems on the front stretch. The smoke all across the front stretch, and that bottles up a couple different trucks.
James Busher, TJ Bell, Todd Cleaver was involved in the 8 truck. He's against the inside wall, as you can see.
But man, he is taking his.
Problems behind him. Into the wall goes the 4.
Terry Cook's going to hit the inside wall.
Inside wall. Those two pinched together. There was a truck in the middle of that.
Yeah, it wasn't Terry Cook and Ricky Carmichael that got together initially. And he had at least 2 truck links when he got to the start-finish line. Oh, Todd gets turned.
Todd slides to the inside. Will he slide back up in the groove? Yes, and more contact. Rick Crawford is involved. Colin Brown is involved.
That was just a huge misfortune there. And Todd looked like he saw the 33 come and tried to block him. And the 33 says, I've had enough of that today. I'm sorry, the 88. And Matt just, he just said, I had enough.
Look at the damage to that Ventrilo Toyota. Crafton's all over him. He's got a run, a little bit of a run. He moves to the inside. There's the contact.
Contact again. Crafton gets into the back of the 33, and Hornaday spins around. Oh, and big contact behind him. That's the 07 that gets into the 33. Jason Young driving that 07. What a difficult situation this has got to be for the 33 team. James Busher in the 31.
Oh, we got a crash.
Ricky Carmichael around and backs it into the outside wall.
Looked like Mike Skinner.
Oh, and cars and trucks flying in there. That was the 6 that came in. That is Jeffrey Earnhardt that made contact after Carmichael came back down the racetrack.
Look at the damage on that 6 truck. That's hard contact.
Oh, and in the wall.
63 of Justin Jennings.
Well, that yellow truck, John West Townley, did a nice job avoiding that 63. John had to go to the back of the pack for the start because of unapproved adjustments.
That was hard contact into the outside wall for Justin Jennings.
Eric Jones has the lead as they come out of turn number 2. Little bobble for him, and around goes Eric Jones.
Caroga turned Eric Jones around.
Caution comes out. The 51 had bobbled just as he was coming out of turn number 2, and I think Caroga was still hard on the gas.
Wow, a lot of damage to Eric Jones's truck. I really think Bubba made a mistake restarting from the inside, guys. See, John Hunter just drove it down in the corner, got a little bit loose, had to use a little bit of racetrack to catch it, and Matt was right there. Matt didn't crowd him, just a situation where John Hunter got a little bit loose. Tyler Reddick had already got in front of Matt Crafton.
Sauter not giving it up, but Byron a little too strong. Big trouble. The 66 and the 22, and now the 1 involved as well. The 66, Jordan Anderson, Austin Self, the 22, and that 1 of Jennifer Jo Cobb. Nemechek on the outside, all kind of contact into the wall.
Sorry. No caution. Keep going.
The caution is out. A lot of damage.
Matt Crafton hard driver's side in the wall. Got all the damage to Reddick's truck. Got a great run going right. Oh!
It's into him.
He didn't mean to do that, I don't think. I think it looked like Stewart came down the racetrack just a touch.
Just a little.
Up off the corner, but tough break for Stewart Friesen. Nobody wanted to see that.
They had lugs fall off of the left rear lug nut. Actually fall off. The 98 had to turn around, back up. Got a truck in the wall, but 98 has also been struggling on pit road. Caution is out again.
And that is Justin Fontaine, and not only has Fontaine gone, but he's collected the 20 of Tate Fogelman.
Yeah, I think it looked like he blew an engine or blew something happened to his engine getting down in turn number 1. You see him moving around.
Didn't quite get in there, though. And then stacked him up behind him. Look at that. And Friesen has a problem. Ankrum, Gilliland involved. Something's wrong with the Ford truck, too. Yes, absolutely. The Ford had a problem, and when trucks jumped out to avoid the contact, big collision.
Doesn't have the win. Before that yellow, here's the final yellow. Kraus gets into Hosevart, look like. And watch this contact. Oh, man. That's as hard as it gets.
That was big. Man, I'm so glad to see Tyler Hill.
Obviously, that's going to jumble things up. And watch Nick there with a 2 truck. Right there was just a little bit of touch on the right rear corner, it looked like.
Yeah, that totally avoidable. I don't know if she didn't drive in as far as he thought she might.
We know how good that 98 truck's been all day. Look at Infinger was going to make it 3 wide.
Oh, they both wreck. Ty Majeski gets into Zane Smith. Caution comes out. New leader, Grant Enfinger.
And Christian Eckes up to second.
What a turn of events here with 5 laps to go.
If you saw the left tire down, the way that car turned and spun out way early into the corner like that.
See all the rubber off the left rear? I don't know that there's I don't know that that's it, but they're definitely flat left rear.
Look back at the 65. Didn't look like there was anyone around him.
Nope, looks like he just got loose just by himself. Ow, man, that car got up in the air on 2 wheels. See the 29 car, Kozlowski makes it by.
Again, there's Kimmel on the high side. Involved in this is the 4 and the 6. The 6 goes sliding up. It's so close to Kimmel right there.
Unbelievable. Just mere inches between the 6 of Dexter Bean and the 46 of Frank Kimmel.
We saw the 21 also sliding through that. That was Jeremy Petty.
Yeah, I think they were running 3 wide. They were rapidly approaching Jeremy Petty. Right there, remember, Frank Kimmel has already backed off, and really the 4 of Mark Mitchell is sideways completely by the time he gets down into turn number 3, makes contact with the 6 of Dexter, and Dexter really makes some hard contact with the outside wall.
This is a look real time now. Sheltra's going to go to the right. That was Ryan Fisher in that 25. And again, Fisher is out of that car.
The championship equation is beginning to change in the ARCA Menard Series. Michael Self, the point leader, major damage to that Sinclair 25. He got passed by several people, and then trouble for Michael Self. Let's take a look at what happened to him in the Auto Park It replay. He got passed, got up outside the groove, and then just lost it. Michael Self hitting the inside retaining wall. Dave Reef, that's a lot of damage to that car.